Life can be unpredictable, and obstacles are inevitable. It's not if, but when. You will be faced at many points along your path with obstacles that seem to block you from moving forward.
You're going to run into challenges in life, and if you curl up into a ball and complain about it, that's not going to help you. And if you say, okay, cool, good, here's some adjustments I can make to move forward, that's going to be a better move than cowering.
Most people spend much of their lives trying to avoid obstacles or search for a different direction rather than facing them head on.
We all face situations that look like they'll never change. It's easy to get discouraged and accept that it's never going to work out.
But what if obstacles are not roadblocks meant to be avoided, but merely hurdles for you to overcome? And what if they're on your path for a reason?
Mountains represent obstacles, things that look permanent, like it's immovable. Depression can be a mountain. Feels like you'll always struggle with it. A mountain can be people at work that are not for you. They have more seniority. What can you do about it?
In 2005, I was newly married and starting a family. We were a young couple who looked as though we had our life together, keeping up with the Joneses. We had a big house, nice cars, the white picket fence. But on the inside, it soon became a different story.
Or how about a mountain of debt, lack, can't get ahead? It's been in your family for years, but this is a new day. That mountain is about to be turned to a molehill.
My husband was secretly battling depression and addiction to alcohol and painkillers and racking up thousands of dollars of debt each month that he was never going to pay off. The more I tried to help him with counseling sessions, family interventions, and treatment facilities, the worse it seemed to get. I didn't realize it at the time, but my own health and well-being was suffering. I was overwhelmed, overweight, worried about other people's judgments, and fearful of our future. My life, as I knew it, changed the day I came home to find he had packed a single suitcase and left a letter on the table. In it, he explained that I didn't understand his needs and why it was too hard for him to be a husband and a father. I was almost 6 months pregnant at the time, with 2 children under the age of 5 at home, when he walked out on us and left us broke and shortly after bankrupt.
God is about to flatten some things out. He's about to remove some obstacles. What used to hold you back is not going to limit you anymore. People that weren't for you, suddenly they're out of your path. You didn't have to do it, God turned it.
That day was a defining moment in my life that woke something inside of me. I made a vow to myself that no obstacle would ever be greater than my ability to overcome. I never wanted my kids to see me give up or run away when life gets hard, and I refused for them to become another statistic.
That mountain of loneliness, not having anyone in life to love, it's about to become a molehill. The right person is going to find you, a divine connection, somebody better than you've imagined.
I picked up the pieces, failed forward, and wrote a new story.
You're coming in to a turnaround season. You're going to see the hand of God do things that are unusual, uncommon, out of the ordinary.
I was so determined to overcome any challenge life threw at me that I not only stopped avoiding challenges, but I embraced them.
When thoughts tell you your situation is permanent, you'll never get out of this problem, never get well, never see your family restored, no, get ready, a turnaround is coming.
And once I did, everything in my life transformed. I went from an out-of-shape, broke single mother to a renewed athlete, a professional fitness coach, and a reality TV show competitor.
This won't do you any good if you think, this is not for me, Joel. My situation could never turn around. You don't know what I'm facing. You can cancel out what God wants to do by doubt, by negative thinking. Why don't you be a believer and not a doubter? Why don't you get in agreement with God and say, God, I believe what you promised, that a turnaround is coming in my health, in my finances, my relationships, my career.
All of the concerns that we have, all of the sleepless nights and the neuroses and the overthinking and the confusion and the uncertainty and the self-doubt and all of that stuff, all combined together, probably net us about maybe 5 or 10% better outcomes in life.
Whatever you think is permanent, that you could never get past, you need to see that mountain being turned into a molehill.
the love of fate, the love of the destiny that I have is the one that's going to come. I understand that I have control over it. I understand that I have agency, that I have sovereignty, that I can impact my destiny.
God is about to turn sickness into health, turn addictions into freedom, turn lack into abundance.
So no matter how you feel, get up and do what you're supposed to do.
If you do the thing when you're feeling unmotivated, that is motivation.